Music Uncovered.
Hey there, welcome to another exciting episode of Music Uncovered. Today's guest, the chances are you would have heard his amazing voice on the radio, singing in English, singing in Konkani, or you could have seen him performing live. Some say he's hot, but I say he's cool. You know why? He's got two ACs in his name. It's ACACIO. And he's a friend of mine and he's here today. Welcome, Acacio.
Thank you so much for having me, Alfie. Thank you.
How are you doing?
Not bad. I mean, still tough times, but good. Good, no complaints. Yeah.
You look like a man who's so busy that he has no time to shave. What is the story behind this? Are you being offered a role as Santa Claus or something in a musical?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It just happened during the. I had always my goatee,
Yes.
whatever the small thing.
I know.
But come pandemic, I've kept this look.
Okay.
Like shaving my head off and my hair off.
Yes.
The head, yeah.
And
Just trying to be different, because and thank God our line permits all that, right?
true.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works. Most of the time, it's like a different look. But you perform solo. So,
I do, yeah.
So have anyone come and said, hey, nice look, I want a selfie with you or something like that?
Couple of times, yeah,
Okay.
couple of times. But then, people to approach me before, they've taken me so wrong. They think this guy is proud and not approachable, all
If they only
all
knew.
those negatives they have in
Yes.
mind. So I think that has kept so many more,
Potential fans away.
I say, yeah.
But when did this journey of yours begin? Your romance with music, if I may call it?
No, I always loved,
Yes.
from the time I can remember when I was a little kid, we used to play, me and my sister and myself used to play. I used to do the percussions on the cupboard,
Yes.
and we both used to sing, in the evenings for my family, my
Right.
mom and dad, aunties, uncles, and all that. I knew I wanted to be in music, maybe singing, or when you're small, you don't know how far you want to go or you can go.
Correct.
But as time, progressed, I went to college and I met a few more friends who were totally into music. Also college and music,
Right.
but they already knew to play instruments. And so for me, I had already lost a few years, because I wasn't playing anything then.
Correct.
Actually, I started playing the guitar at the age of 18.
Whoa, that's pretty
So
late.
that's pretty late, yeah,
Yes.
actually.
Still.
From then on, it's,
Okay.
just no
turning
looking
back.
back. Oh, no way.
But then, did you have formal training for the keyboard?
Not really, not formal, I'd say, but this Costas, keyboard
Yes,
player, syndicate,
yes.
yeah. He's given me a few leads initially when they used to perform at the Majorda
Right.
Beach Resort, yeah.
Close to
the
your
band
house.
syndicate, yeah. Close to my house, yeah. So since I was so fond of music and I used to try and be around them, and he did teach me a few maybe scales or a few exercises and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
And then,
Then we didn't have YouTube and all that stuff to take any ideas from anywhere else. But those little things, what were taught to us during those days, we expanded on them. We evolved from those little things we knew.
with a magical letter called practice?
Yeah. Yeah. No. I used to.
Uh,
I had bought my Ensoniq TS10 that time, and I used to play the whole night. And my mom could hear the sound of the keys because it's all silent, right?
right.
So she used to knock on the door and she said, "Tell me the time. It is 5 or it is 6 in the morning."
Oh,
that
gosh.
kind of a thing. So I think I really gave my all, the initial days.
Yes.
I'm not saying I'm an accomplished keyboard player, but I can manage. I'm not like the big names in where the keyboard players are concerned, but I can manage.
And then you had a dream of joining a band or playing solo. What was it?
And those days, actually, Alfie, I don't think there were any solo guys here.
Okay. Yes.
I mean, I can't remember. But
True.
later on, there are guys who came in.
I never wanted to be in a
with-
band. They just wanted to be solo artists.
Yeah, because comparatively, they were paid so good, you know,
Good enough.
almost close to a band initially. Yeah,
Okay.
because I remember asking one guy. I asked him when I had my Ensoniq, because it's a workstation anyway, so I could program and perform as a
Correct.
solo artist. I asked him and he said, Acacio, don't go into this. Yeah, it's not worth how much they pay. 1,200 per show. And I, like an idiot, I thought, yeah, 1,200 is nothing, you know. But actually, we were charging a little. The whole band was charging a little more than that, you know. So, you know, I was misguided. But now, I'll tell you honestly, now meaning, okay, pandemic, it's up and down for everyone. So you never
True.
know
Yeah.
who's going to do, you know, have shows. But if you ask me honestly, I'll tell you, doing solo is one of the best things. No doubt, it has limitations. But the pluses are like, you know, you practice, whether you practice or no, you're home. You know, all your stuff you take from home, you come back home, you have your performance time. You know, you're going to play from 7 to 10 or 7:30 to 10:30 and stuff. And my experience those days with the band was like, you know, we used to go, be ready. They used to tell us wedding is starting at 8 o'clock. And we are waiting 9, 10, 11, you know, we just wait and wait.
Yes.
Which thankfully doesn't happen now.
Of course.
And for that reason, I formed a band again.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Excellent. So,
I kept the same old name, Wedgwood.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you had a band earlier called Wedgwood.
Earlier meaning, when we came down from Delhi, we formed, we just gave a new name.
Okay.
And that was the name, Wedgwood.
Wedgwood.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So I just want to carry on the same name.
I'm
you know.
sure people will
And maybe
be
the
excited.
same glory, you know, we used to do good shows those days. So I hope,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah. And you all are doing wedding music and all the...
Basically, wedding music. That's what I want to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
A good wedding band, you know, a good repertoire of wedding songs.
Right. Now, Music Uncovered is basically trying to, you know, find out how songs get written. Okay. So, did you ever think that, you know, one day you would be making your own music, composing songs, writing lyrics and doing stuff like that? Or it just happened?
No. The thing is, I wrote my first song probably when I was 15, 16 years.
Oh, amazing.
Okay.
That too without knowing any instrument.
Guitar.
Oh, basic.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know.
So stop
I didn't
there.
even know how to tune the guitar then.
So
you know.
let me ask you this. What came first? The lyric or the
For
melody?
me, it's always the melody.
Always the melody.
Any song that I have till now,
Okay.
whatever I've written and sung is all melody first.
First.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I know there are guys who write lyrics and then give it a melody.
Yeah. There's nothing
You
wrong
do it?
with that.
You do?
I do a bit of both. When I write for, like, if I'm doing a musical, I need to tell the story. So I put the lyric down and then put a melody. But there are other songs which I've written one day, just, you know, going, playing some chords on the guitar and stuff like
I've
that.
never done it, so
The other way.
yeah.
So-
Always melody first.
No, that's amazing. Yeah. And so you remember the first song?
Not really,
Okay.
but I had it on a cassette.
Ah,
Probably God knows where the cassette itself is. So,
obsolete.
yeah. But I kind of remember those melodies, you know, which I had.
And those days, yes, we didn't have.
But mine was more on the countryside. You know,
You've always, you know, had
Yeah.
this towards country and Western music.
always.
Then how did you land up singing Konkani? How did that happen?
Konkani, I think one of the first songs I sang was Jurament.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they just called me because they heard me sing. I don't think.
Okay.
But of course, I used to do the band. I mean, Konkani songs in the
for
band.
the wedding march or the, like, you know,
Not much.
not the march, sorry, for the other fiesta and all. Yes.
Yeah. And some slow songs,
Or Bailo Dev.
Possibly it happened when I was in India, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, when you say India, you mean the band India, no? Because
Band India,
we have
right.
viewers from all across the globe.
Yeah, I mean band India in India.
In
so,
India
yeah.
and Goa.
Goa.
Okay. Now, this song which you're going to sing for us, it's a song which you haven't released as yet.
Yeah.
So, viewers, we are privileged to get a preview into a song which hasn't been released. And this song, what is it called?
Shadow.
Okay. So,
I mean, again, just imagine just an imaginary lyrics that I put down. Because when I write, actually, I don't have like a big picture, to
Or a
elaborate
theme.
on. Yeah.
okay.
No, theme is there, but not a big, not loaded thoughts that I can pen down.
Okay.
But once I start writing,
It flows.
kind of just flows. Yeah.
Okay. But the melody
So
came
it's
first.
it's shadow,
Yes.
and it's like the person and the shadow. It's shadow, right? I mean, we have it
Inseparable.
all the time.
Yes.
You can't separate all the time.
Correct.
And so around this,
Ah.
yeah. So I think it's for a woman, and me being like a shadow, always, together.
Any special one?
My woman, my
Your
pinky.
How fortunate she is that, you have written a song for her. All right, we'll listen to the song and then talk more about it.
Sure.
Never leave you alone, even if you wanted to. It's always right there by your side. Goes wherever you go, all the time. Sometimes you'll like it and sometimes you find it hard. It is your shadow that never looks like you, but it's always you. Takes a different form, but never loses you. Lets you stand in the limelight and hides behind you. It's happy to be there. Look at it. It's happy to be there. I dream every night of being your shadow. Be with you, walk with you, go wherever you go. We will never run away from each other. Stuck together day and night, and night and day. Let me be your shadow and let it stay that way, please, if you may. We will look complete, I say. I never wanted the limelight, I'd let you have it all, please just stick it on. all I wanna be is just your shadow. Being your shadow is all I want.
Well, I don't know about you, but I had the goose flesh, listening to that. It was absolutely amazing here, and it sounded so soulful. This is definitely not country music, this song.
Yeah, I don't know what genre it's
Soul. I would say it's soul blues kind of.
See, whatever. It's
Whatever.
a good song, I like it.
I loved it.
Good enough.
Yes.
Good enough.
And
Thank you.
I'm hoping that besides CCR TV, that the song plays on the radio as well.
Yeah.
And more people.
I mean, Alfie, it's always any person's wish, right? When you write a song, when you record a song,
Oh, absolutely.
it needs to reach out.
Yes.
Right. And the album that I released in 2012, many people asked me, why don't you do copyright stuff? I said, no need. Let people make copies and let them,
Yes.
spread it, because maybe they'll
Spread it
send it
left and right for the
They'll
copyright.
send it somewhere where I'm not reachable. I cannot
Yes, be
send it
everywhere.
somewhere. Yeah, so I said, I don't care,
Fantastic.
because it will be my song anyway.
Yes. I mean, at the very least, they can give you credit for it.
Good enough. I mean, even, yeah.
You remember many years ago, you had asked me for some advice.
Yes,
Do you remember?
not really.
Well, Acacio was one of the first musicians that I introduced as an MC. And I used to talk a lot, and this guy used to sing a lot. And he used to just sing one song after the other. And then he came to know that I was on radio, and he said to me, I also want to, learn how to talk like this and all. So what
What I liked about you, and I still like and love about you, that spontaneity, you were so spontaneous. Those jokes, especially at the hotel, remember when
Yes.
we used to do the theme nights?
Absolutely.
So amazing. That was,
Thank
you're so God gifted. Yeah.
Yes, you used the right term, God gifted. And this guy's voice is absolutely God gifted. So I told him, I said, just start by announcing name of the song and the singer, and take it from there. And it'll come. So I'm hoping that people will say, I'd like to do the song Shadow by Acacio.
Hopefully, yeah.
Definitely. I read a post recently that you were quite saddened by the demise of KK.
Yeah.
You met him.
The thing is what, in 1990, we were in Delhi,
Okay.
and I had a tiff with the lady singer,
Okay.
and I told her I'm leaving the band. Look for another keyboard player, singer. So two guys walked in, one day when we were performing or practicing, I guess, and he sang. KK, those, both are struggling. I mean, we don't know, just trying to place our feet somewhere
Yes.
on a stronger land. So he sang Careless Whisper.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, and we are saying, we got goosebumps here. I mean,
Who's
it's
this
like,
Yeah.
no, to the T, it's like whatever George Michael has done,
With the song.
all that you can see reproduced by this guy.
Okay.
And I'm saying, wow, fantastic replacement, it's like so much better. But I don't know how he didn't come in, because I was playing the keyboards and singing,
Yes.
and he was only singing.
Right.
So she had to bring in two guys, right? So somehow I think we patched up, because she brought one of her friends to talk to me, and
Okay.
so I said, okay, I'll continue. And that's one thing. Okay, and after he went off, right? I mean,
Yeah.
he went off just end of the evening maybe. We never got in touch. No one knew who's going,
Where.
where,
Yes.
yeah. And like a few years later, I heard his song Yaro. And I said, KK, this is the guy who came to substitute me, replace me actually, replace me in Bali High. And good, he's doing well, because he's become a big star, and I was quite happy about that. So all along I've heard so many of his songs, and that he's such a great artist, so popular all over the world.
Absolutely.
And unfortunately, he came many a times to go out to perform. But, we all perform at the same time.
True.
When he's doing his show,
Evening
I'm
show.
doing somewhere my smaller show. But, it's, we all working.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Then, now on 13th May, this year,
Okay.
2022.
That's after 30 years, 30 plus years.
31, yeah, almost. I did a 3 days conference of Tata, the
Whatever.
whole group,
Okay.
the whole,
Yes.
they had all the Tata guys coming in, all
Okay.
Tata Power, Tata
I
this,
see.
Tata Motors, all the CEOs or whatever, all the big guys. So I took it up thinking, Ratan Tata will come. For me, he is such a great
honor.
guy to meet,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But then they told me he's going to come.
Ah.
Okay, and I went through a lot. They asked me for videos. No, this video is not good. Send another one. And I took so much of trouble just to meet or at least see this guy in person. Anyway, it went through. The day came 13th. I welcomed them with my saxophone, and he didn't come. Okay, I was disappointed. They said ill health and all that. He cannot travel. But I made a few friends there, who came up to me and talking to me. So time passed by. And next day I played for their breakfast, 14th.
Okay.
I did the breakfast, and they gave us room in the hotel, and I stayed there with my wife. That was good. Then, then 15th morning again breakfast. I performed. Packed up my stuff and just left it there, and I was having my breakfast. Okay, before that, the 14th night, I heard the band setting up
Okay.
outside in the lawn area. Now this is Siddharth Dego, huh?
You were there only to play saxophone, not to sing.
No, I use -1
-1
music
Ah,
and I
okay,
sing also.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. But they wanted saxophone,
Yes.
just to be different. The hotel guys, sometimes they just ask you.
So 14th
So
night.
14th night, what happened is I heard the band setting up. I was just looking from inside, these guys are LED screens and all setting up. And so the show, we were, me and my wife, going out for dinner. So I just went down to the stage because the music was already on. Someone was singing, the band. It sounded really nice, yeah. So I went down and I met one female standing on the side of the screen, the stage. And I told her, because she's a good singer, I thought you'll be singing there, I said. She's telling me, how can I sing there? He's a legend, man. I said, legend, who is he? She said, KK.
Oh.
I said, KK? Wow. Then I told her the same thing, and I said he was supposed to replace me. And so she must have said, what, you're talking about KK replacing you? Anyway, I let that go.
Yeah.
Had my dinner, went to the room. Next morning, I performed, packed off, and I had my breakfast. Suddenly, I see the musicians coming, KK's musicians coming in. So I was so excited now to see if he's coming in.
Yeah.
And I went to those guys and I said, good show, love the music, the sound, everything was perfect. And I said, by the way, is KK coming in? He said, I'm not sure, but he's gone for a shower. After the shower, maybe. I said, okay, just in case he doesn't come, just tell him that you met a guy by name Acacio, and I told him what happened in Bali High.
Yeah.
Just tell him all this and see if he remembers, because it's 30 plus, right?
Yes.
Years. And to my good fortune, as I had my breakfast, he came and told me, Acacio, KK is coming. Huh? So I said, okay, I'll come there. So I went and I was standing next to the table. And I saw him busy, talking to someone and coming in. So he said, KK, this gentleman wants to meet you. And KK, I said, hi, KK. And he's talking to the other guy. I said, KK, I'm Acacio, man, remember? Acacio, he said, oh my goodness. I was, all my happiness.
It was doubled.
Yeah, I was like,
he remembered.
I forgot how happy I was when I saw him, that, showing so much of happiness, yeah. Then we got talking and, he was so happy, man. I mean, the expression
he remembered, that's the important
thing. Yeah, he said, Acacio, Wow, then he tells his band members
His
what
voice.
happened at Bali High.
I
I
see.
was supposed to replace him and this and oh my God, it was such a. And sadly, it happened just 15 days before he.
So I guess it was destiny that you had to meet him.
Oh, and see, he said, "Give me a hug, buddy," And
Yes.
I said, "Why not take
I
it
saw
all?"
that post.
Oh, I couldn't, hold it back, man. My goodness. For me, his simplicity. He remembers fine, it's good, but how simple a
Humble.
big guy
Humility.
like him.
Yes.
Oh, so humble.
You sing his songs?
He asked me that actually.
Ah.
He said, Acacio, do you sing not Yaro? Pearl, some Pearl, yeah. I said, no, man, but I will soon.
Soon.
Very sad, yeah, very sad.
I
Such
know.
a big loss.
So, we are kind of nearing the end of the show, and
But I think I've spoken so much.
I'm just.
You asked me a question, a minute, and I give you 5 minutes
I just
of.
pushed you, nudged you in one direction. Like I said before, off camera, I told Acacio that this is not an interview as such. We're just two friends in conversation. But I can't let you go before you sing a song from your album which you had released called Acacio's Journey. How did that journey happen?
One of the songs I had written, I think two of the songs. The one I sing now, the one I'm going to sing, is also written when I was in Delhi.
Ah, okay.
So, 1991.
Okay.
Two of the songs are from that decade.
What is the song called?
It's called Picture.
What's the story?
And it talks about our local, like how we, after the rains, we kind of start cleaning up, getting rid of the old stuff, bringing in new. And some people do it because others are doing it, whether they can afford or not. Then about family, I think it doesn't really talk about one topic as such, but I think if there are 3 verses, then it's like 3 different topics. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's more, you should have called it album then.
Yeah. Let's change it now.
But Ed Sheeran had photograph and Acacio has picture, right? So I'm going to leave you to it. But before you go,
Thanks.
I'd like you to, tell upcoming musicians, established musicians, as well as, veterans, something about composing and the joy that you get and to encourage them in whatever way.
Yeah, I mean, especially the youngsters. You know what? You may reproduce songs sung by great singers, and you may play the guitar, the keyboards, reproduce it to the T, of other guys. But if you have nothing of your own identity, your own style, that could be in any form, maybe guitar playing or singing or writing, whatever, then it kind of boils down to nothing. You may make the money, don't take me wrong, okay? You may make the money, you may make more than the guys who are actually writing their own stuff, okay? Because money can come anyhow, whether you're good or bad, that's another thing. But do something of your own that you can say, this is my stuff, You can show something that you are, your identity, your work, which will give you your name, your fame, whatever, because you've done something of your own rather than reproducing. So that's it, and practice, believe in yourself, give enough time, practice, where you evolve. Don't practice something, like if you're playing a C scale at a certain tempo, don't play the C scale for a month at the same tempo. You need to increase it, make, your difficulty level, increase it so that you get better, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, if you think what you're doing is good enough, then you're going nowhere.
Absolutely.
Yeah. The practice, give you 100%, and then the big guy is there,
Very true.
Oh my goodness, he'll never leave you.
So, taking a cue from what Acacio said, Neil Diamond, discover the diamond in you and let your own music, like your own light, shine. On that note, I'm going to leave Acacio to give us his final song. Acacio, thank you so much for
Thanks so
joining
much
us
for
here
having me.
at CCR TV, and wish
Pleasure.
you all success. Remember, Wedgwood is the name of the band, and the leader is Acacio.
Just when the winter was setting in and the rains had gone away, we were all putting things back in place, ready for a new season to begin. People were buying some new things, many were selling what they wouldn't need. The time was nice and so exciting. People are painting their new homes, some have money and some have loans. Nobody's looking back to see. Everybody knows nothing comes free. Some of us